how do you fare today? I happen to be faring quite alright, if I do say so myself. Concurrent viewers 0. Okay. I don't know if I'm talking to someone right now. Probably am. Hello, Mr. Anonymous. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Wait, what? I just saw a chat. Chris Carriero. I see your chat in OBS, but I don't see it in the live chat. That is really odd. I'm good. How are you? I'm also quite good. Okay, there we go. Now I see the chat. That is really odd. Well, so today the objective is to work on motion controls, maybe get that working, be able to like display the sabers and move things around. So I found this code. I don't know where it is anymore. Hold up. Interesting, yes, okay. Here it is. So this is We Use. It's the library that you can use to use the Wii, I guess, is the name of it. Basically lets you use the Wiimote so that you can read data from it. For example, if the button 1 is pressed, you can print out 1 pressed, for example. So it lets you like read data from the Wiimote. And what we're interested in is we like these streams. We play, do you? Right, is the Motion Plus right here. So we either have the EXP Motion Plus, which is the special Wiimote that has like Wii Motion Plus built in, and then we have Motion Plus Nunchuck, which is one where you plug it in into old Wiimotes to get like the 6 degrees of freedom of like moving around the Wiimote and rotating it. Is that. So, yes. That. And with this library, we can read that data. As you can see, like, Wii Motion Plus removed. We can do stuff when Wii Motion Plus is removed. We can do stuff when the Wii gets an event, for example, pressing a button or moving the Wiimote, I guess. And yeah, so I think for that we'll have a separate thread that will be the input thread, but we could also just handle it in the same game thread, I don't know. But yeah, first I want to get sabers being drawn. So we have to work on this horrible system that we have right now of creating, like this create cube method that hard codes a texture into it. Create texture 64 with block. Oh my god. I hovered over a block. Beautiful. Right, so I was thinking of having a sort of mesh data structure that you pass in vertices, UVs, and indices into. How far are you by telling with percentage? I'm going to say 1.5%. If you want to see what we have right now. We're reading from a real Beat Saber song, and we're displaying the beat color, not the rotation. We should probably do the rotation first before messing with the sabers. But yeah, we're reading from a real Beat Saber song and we're displaying it. It's basically what we can do so far, and it runs on the Wii. That's the Windows mode, but it builds both for Windows and for the Wii. I imagine we'll only support the Wii once it's done, but I mean, this library theoretically can build for Windows. So like if we really want, you can maybe play Beat Saber on your Windows machine as well. But that's not planned right now. Yeah, so I want to generalize the cubes because this is bad. It's basically my point. And I want to generalize textures because this is also horrible. So let's do that. Last Wii Saber can be final. Yeah, it should be final. Let's make it final. Right, so let's make a data structure that is struct mesh. This is something that we can draw on the screen. And what does a mesh need? Hello, Freddy FZ0969. How are you doing today? Is it possible to put on a DVD and then play it on a real Wii with a Wii game emulator? I mean, that I know of, no, because DVDs need code signing, but you can run it as a homebrew app. That I do know. Yeah, what does a render object need? It needs a material. Sorry, no, it just needs a render object pointer. So let's take that. Wait, this returns render object pointer, and then when we call create cube over here, we have render object pointer, which just expands. Why is pointer a type? Okay. Sure, if you want we can do that. Right, so let's have a render object pointer, which is going to be the the data, I guess. And we're going to have this constructor, which is just going to initialize all the stuff. It's going to take a material pointer, mat. Function definition not found. Okay, so let's create a definition in Saber.c++. Let's open that up. And mesh, multiple choices. Oh no, wire has its own mesh type? Yeah, let's deal with ours for now. Oh no. I don't like that. There's a Wii game emulator for Wii called NeoGamma, where you put in a DVD with the pirated game to play it as a real Wii game. Sorry. Well, if that works, you could try that. I don't know yet, since I haven't even tried this on a real Wii. My real Wii is out of order for now, since it came from the US and I can't power it here in Europe without a transformer or without getting a new cable for it. So I still have to do that. But what does the wire mesh type look like? Maybe we want that. Let's see. On initialize, let's see what mesh has to offer. Wire mesh m equals new wire mesh. Actually, no, we don't want to use new because it's not a pointer. We can give it a vertex buffer, an index buffer. Can't give it a material. So what's the render object? Okay, it just created. So a render object is just a wrapper for a mesh. Nice. I'm confused then. Let's have create cube, float size, vector 3f scale. Actually, no. Vector 3f size. Yes, we want that. And then material pointer material. That way, we can basically just generalize our cubes. Identifier m is what? That's not what I wrote. Okay, so right here we don't want size. We want side 1 to be x, y, z. Right, so negative size dot x, and then size dot x, size dot y, size.z. Oh, that's going to be painful. Okay, let's just copy this and do it for every single one. Let's paste that in. This one has a negative y, so let's make that negative. This one has both x and y negative. So this is going to be negative x and negative y. Okay, this one has all of them, has the last one negative. You're now in your Discord. Welcome to the Discord server. Hope you enjoy it in there. It's lots of fun. Size, okay, last one is negative. So basically what this does is it generalizes the create cube thing so that we can make like rectangles and stuff with it. Or sorry, rectangular prisms is the correct term for that. Okay, this is just clean size. This is size, negative size. So let's make that. And then this is positive, negative. So negative, positive, negative. I wish we could automate this. There's probably a smart way to automate this, but I don't know of any. Positive, negative. So this is negative, and this is negative. Negative. First one, that's all negatives. Delete that. And then positive, negative. Positive, negative. We're almost done. Negative, positive. Negative, positive. And then all negatives again. Negative, positive. Is this entertaining to watch? It's not super entertaining for me right now. We have negative, positive, negative. Let's do that. And negative. There we go. Theoretically, that should work. Let's remove this. Let's do MSP cube equals vector 3f 1.0. What? 1.0f? Okay, we have to do 1.0f, 1.0f. Nice. Okay, and now we just have to add a material, so let's do that. Right here, the material is hard-coded in here, but instead we can just delete that, make sure it's a material pointer. Yeah, it is. Let's go over to here, and that's material, and this is going to have P material. Okay, there we go. So theoretically, this should still work if we run it. It probably won't, but it might. Okay. Why do you stream so late? For me, it's 10 p.m. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. for me too. Basically, I usually stream after eating, and it happens to be later some days than others. And I want to be able to. The reason I stream after eating is because I'm usually busy during the day, doing other stuff, and that way also people in the US can watch. But like, I could try to stream before eating. I don't know. Oh right, well I see the issue. Before we were defining the cube size as 0.3, now we're defining it as 1.0. So if I make this 0.3, will it work? Please just work. That would be wonderful. Yes! Okay, the cubes are sized correctly. Or I mean semi-correctly. I don't know what the actual sizes are in Beat Saber. Just sort of estimated this. Probably a bit bigger. But, oh well. So your late Blender crashed your PC? Oh no. I'm so sorry. I really want to see a I really want to see a banana on Game Banana. It's a bit bigger. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's make it 0.4. Actually, I want to see if we can make rectangles. So I'm going to do that. Debug, start new instance. Please work. Yes, nice. Okay, so we can make any sized blocks now, which means that we can finally make the sabers. So let's do that next. Also, I'm not sure why the scene is so dark. Like, we are illuminating everything with white light, but that's definitely not bright red. Oh wait, maybe because the surface is not white? Let me try to modify the textures. Now let's open GIMP. Is it GIMP or GIMP? Is it GIMP or GIMP? Okay. I don't know. You made a banana model in Blender and you put it on the banana. Nice. I'm proud of you. Okay. Let's see. Let's make this like way less that. I think contrast is what we want. Just turn the contrast. Nope. GIMP, not GIMP. Okay, good to know. Yeah, how do I select things? I want lasso select. I guess this is fine. Select this, and then how do I deselect? Okay, do that, but like, nope, Control D does not work in GIMP. I don't want to touch the black, but I want to lighten up the rest of the image. So instead, let's select the black and make the threshold a bit more. Okay, it doesn't live update. God, I miss paint.net. Okay. Actually, no, let's make it pretty harsh. Okay, that's fine. And now let's go to colors and brightness and just turn the brightness way up. Nope. Invert selection first. And then colors, and then brightness, and then turn it way up. There we go. Okay, and I guess let's do it again. Brightness, contrast, brightness all the way up. Okay. Let's see if we can make it like completely red. That should be good. Let's save. Don't forget that the arrows on the block are white. Oh my god, you're right. So the problem is, what we're using here is we are making the block white, because what that means is, let me deselect. Okay, well, I don't know how to deselect. Nice. What we're doing here is we're making the block white, and then we're shining either blue or red light on it. That's how we're getting the light effect without making like two separate block 3D models. Is by doing that. So I'm not sure how to get white through lighting that way, through that lighting trick. We might have to render the arrows separately, since either way, like right now, all sides of the block have the arrows on it, but we only want the front side of the block to have them. And we can't define multiple textures per mesh. So yeah, we might do that at some point. We might just make the block texture not have the arrow. Anyways, let's export SC source code, because for some reason that's an option. Replace, yes, don't, and export. Okay, so now we should be able to go onto the Wii folder, Nope. That, not this. Not the logo. Okay, and now that we have this block, we can just go 8,59. Wasn't it like 64 by 64? Yeah, it was. What? Is the selection messing with it? How do I deselect? Select none. Okay. Now let's select the entire thing. I'm really confused. Where did the rest of the block go? Oh, what? This is the crop tool. Oh my god. That was select, and that's crop. So can we make the light color defined by save file? Yes. Why did you choose specifically the Wii? Now that's a good question. Basically, I really like the Wii, and I want to learn development for it, and I really like Beat Saber and Wiimotes. So that's why. This doesn't work though, because I deleted the original. Actually, wait. Can I just undo a lot? Yes. Sweet. Now we need to undo that. Just select this and select invert and just redo all of it because I'm bad. Brightness, turn the brightness all the way up. Okay. Colors, brightness, turn it all the way up again. Colors, brightness. And one last time for good measure. That's pretty good since you have a Wii. Yeah, what about the people who don't have VR headsets but they have a Wii? Like, we can't forget about them. Hello, welcome to Destroying Your Texture, episode 1. Okay, it's drawing tablet time. I'm gonna draw, oh my god, never mind. Okay. Did I desize your texture? Yeah, I did, but I also made it bright because I figured out why the colors weren't bright. It's because it was not fully gray, and I don't know how to use GIMP to make it, like, keep the texture. Why not on the Switch? Because I like the Wii. And I like developing with limits, like, where you can't do stuff that you would otherwise do with good hardware. That's why I really like the TI-84. I loved how the school forced us to buy it, because then I could, like, I had an excuse to just mess around on it and do whatever. Programming on the calculator is super fun, because, like, you can do so much, but you're so limited by what you can code in terms of speed and in terms of, like, the screen and the input, etc. So that's why I really liked it. You regret being an ignorant child and begging your dad to trade my Wii for Actually, I begged my dad to trade my Wii U for a Wii. He did. I have a Wii U now, but most of my consoles I didn't pay for because I got them broken and repaired them, or just, like, people just giving them away for no reason. Like, half of the Wiis I've gotten in my life have been people trying to throw it away, and I'm just like, hey, can I have it? I'm like, yeah, sure, here you go. I got a Wii complete in box with a manual and stuff, because someone was throwing it away, and I was like, yo, no. Stop right there. Okay, so theoretically, we should have the right thing now. Now get started on the sabers now. What? The texture didn't update. I'm confused. Like, we changed it here, right? We saved it. Did we export it correctly? Block.c, replace. Don't save alpha channel, save. Now go over here, open block.c, select all of that, go over here, and go into textures, select all of this, paste it. What the heck? I'm so confused. The texture is just staying here. You don't know how that will work. How what will work? But what if I change this to like 255? Will it make 1 pixel black? Or is the texture just like a ghost? It didn't do anything. I'm so confused. You gotta go. Okay, see ya. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe we need to like rebuild it. Try 420. Well, 420 is over 255, so it can't read that. I wonder how it'll handle it. Wait, 272. Huh? Okay, what if we find and replace that with backslash 255? Just replace. Get an auto clicker going. Yes. 1 millisecond start. It's not. Oh. Okay, stop. He's too weak to handle the power 420. Yeah, he is. Maybe if you build it again. Debug, start new instance. How is it still here? I'm so confused. If you set all your colors to 420, no, it crashes because of overload. It crashes because of drug overdose. Okay, block. Let's go to block. It's this one. Let's replace all of the 347s. Okay, let's replace all of the 000s with 255. There we go. Now run it. Debug, start new instance. I'm so confused. Let's go and delete the thing. Delete the build and force it to build again. Samples, sample 0, delete, die, and die. Okay. Imagine if that was an actor. Oh my god, yes. I might just have to do that. What? How? How is it just not doing it? I'm so confused. Create texture with red. Yeah, it completely changed the texture it accesses. What are my PC specs? Well, let me pull up Task Manager. Now it works. What? Okay, we're using these textures for now. That's fine. My PC specs, I have a 770 that is not overclockable. Someone typed code wrong, you mean me? I have 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM and just a bunch of drives. Gigabit Ethernet and the GPU, 1660 Super. Right, so I have no idea what's going on, but we're gonna use this texture for now since it seems to work. Yes. Okay. Attempt to fixing an awful Blender model. Go for it. I believe in you. You can do it. The only thing you would never buy is the non-K Intel CPU. Well, I didn't know what that meant, so I did it. We should make it faster. Let's make it like ×6. Yes. Let's try that. Like, eventually we'd have to read like the beats per minute or something. But for now, make it really fast, okay? 10. No. 150. Now how long you want to do it by percentage? I want to go 100%. But not in terms of like just recreating the graphics exactly and stuff. I just want to make it This is the real Beat Saber experience. Oh my god. Why are you watching this? You don't even have a Wii but a VR headset. Hey, same here. Well, I have a Wii, but it's out of order, so VR headset it is. I know. It's a shame I have to use my headset instead of this. Someone already made Beat Saber on the Wii. I don't believe you. Okay, well, I guess we're using the ×150 now. That should be expert plus plus plus. No, that's just I do feel like streaming Beat Saber at some point. Might do it. I might stop this stream earlier, in like 10 minutes, and on my Discord server I will stream Beat Saber. So you can like laugh at my lack of endurance. Is basically what I'm dealing with right now. About 69. Okay, we're gonna make it 69 and just leave it at that. Times 69, 69. Okay. So debug, start new instance. God, I want to get Wiimotes though. Let's do Wiimotes. Here we go. This is what 69 looks like. It's not even that much harder. Let's make the Wiimotes. So we're gonna have MSP render object pointer MSP Saber, right? And there's gonna be 2 Sabers. So we're gonna store 69 as possible. Yes. We're gonna store a vector 3f of M right Saber position Saber right Saber Saber left Saber 69 420. Yes, you think normal speed is 29. Well, actually each song has their own speed, so there's not really like a defined speed. Struct Saber is gonna have vector 3f position, vector 3f rotation. They're wire vector 3f. Actually, just using namespace wire. Let's do that. Centipede. Centipede is so much fun. I need to start playing that again. Position, rotation, bool. Actually, let's just have an integer color. Actually, color. Let's have a enum class color where red equals 1, blue equals 0. There we go. So now this can be just type some 1s and 0s and see what happens. Okay, let's go. Yep. Okay, doing things. Whoa. What's this? All of these errors. J undeclared identifier. It feels like Java, just like giving you a bunch of errors for one single thing. Yeah. Okay, Saber, right Saber. That was good code, I know. Color, the right Saber is the blue Saber. And this Saber is the red Saber. Okay, it wants a position, so that's just gonna be vector 3f, vector 3f, like that. And we're going to copy that for this one too. Okay, so now let's render them. Actually, we need the MSP Saber, which we do have, and then we need to create it. So MSP Saber equals create cube with a vector 3f of, let's say, 0.1, comma 1.0, comma 0.1. This I know for a fact Beat Saber has 1.0. Isn't it legal to do this because the concept is trademarked? I mean, we're not selling it, so we're probably fine. Anyways, I'm like staying off copyright and stuff. I mean, we're calling Beat Saber. We're not calling it Beat Saber. We're calling it Beat Saber. So we're fine. P cube material. Let's call this P cube material so that we can have P Saber material. Actually, let's just reuse P cube material. I don't have time to make a texture. If we're going to play Beat Saber on my server. P cube material. Beat Saber, yes. Beetroot from Minecraft. Yes, okay, so now let's draw the actual things. We don't need that. Whomst pinged me. Error occurred during initialization of VM. No class def found object. Oh no. When you can't find the object class in Java. Okay, basically every object in Java extends object, so if you can't find the object class, you're basically completely pecked. Let's draw the sabers last, because why not? No wait, no, just do, copy this. Okay, and then this is going to be draw sabers. Maybe this is the only possible with a character. I think tracking is horrible. Yeah, I don't know about tracking. I don't know how we're going to do that. It'll probably be alright. So this is going to be right Saber. We do transformation dot set translate. We're just going to translate it by right Saber dot position. Let's not worry about rotation right now, and let's draw MSP Saber. But actually, what we want to do is set the ambient color to blue right now, and then let's do the same thing but for the left Saber. Saber is going to have red instead. So red 1 and MSP Saber and left Saber. And the last thing I want to do before we end the stream and move on to Discord streaming is give these sabers actually a different position. So this one's going to have an X position of 1.0, 0, and 0. And this is going to have a position of, actually let's keep it at 0, just for testing. And let's debug, start new instance. I mean, sure, if you say so. Oh boy. What did we do wrong? Let's set this. Does it need to be here? You see, if only I understood this rendering system, I could maybe do things with it. But like, right now I'm just guessing. Okay, it seems to draw the blue one, right? Left Saber, right Saber. What's the problem with this one? Let's set it to negative 1.0. 0.0, 0.0. Let's build it. Please just work. Both have very good softwares that make it possible to track as accurate as they do. Okay, there we go. Let's screenshot that and just like publish it on the Discord server. Beat Saber. There we go. Okay, well, I'll be on Discord streaming real Beat Saber now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on Discord if you want to see actual gameplay. Yeah, Discord link is in the description if you're not in the Discord. And yeah.